Good afternoon, happy Friday. It's the Joffice live again. I'm Tim Freidlieb, your host, and with me is our big boss here at Jasco Games, Jason Horonsky.
How's it going, everybody? Happy Friday. Welcome to the Joffice Live. We have a fun one today because we're going to show you some cool stuff.
Yep, we have a few cool announcements to talk about. We'll do a little card game informational session at the end. And yeah, a little bit of show and tell, which we always like to do.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Jason.
Tim, let me start with one thing that I heard. We did talk to Asmodee again, and we have the clear to do the release date announcement next week. So as of right now, that is the rule. So it's not going to be live today, but it will be. I believe it's on Tuesdays. Is the planned announcement. It might be Wednesday.
This is not an announcement of an announcement. We're just letting you guys know since people have been wondering.
We have permission. We're letting you know we have permission. It's going to be a unified announcement next week, and it is a go now. So I just wanted to make that the very first thing I say today, so you're not like, why don't they talk about the release date? I know everybody wants it. We're all itching for the release date. So My Hero Academia CCG announcement should be next week. So, Tim, what are we starting with?
Let's start with business, and then we'll get to pleasure. How about that? We'll start off with.
I'm gonna drink Dutch Bros coffee while you do that.
We'll check off some of the boxes, and then we'll get to some of the fun stuff. So, since we're checking off boxes, we'll talk about Street Fighter real quick. Again, U.S. done. Australia, New Zealand done. Canada pretty much done. We've sent the fulfillment center any replacement requests for people that had some issues with their product. So that will be. That will be shipping out probably Monday is when they're going to start shipping those. If you haven't, again, and we say this for every region, if you haven't gotten your pledge or you feel that something's going on with it, go ahead and contact us. That's at community@Jasco Games. Other than that, the region is pretty much done. UK, I think UK is mostly done. We have a few straggler orders going into them, and then we'll also be preparing replacement parts to go to that fulfillment center, and then that'll be done. EU going a little, it's taking a little bit longer than we expected, but they're powering through. We're getting things out, and people are getting their games. We've already got plenty of reports.
Yeah, I saw a big list of countries that are getting their games right now. So that's great for us and for you. We finally have that off the plate. It's looking like it's going smoothly now, so that's great.
Yep, things are going real well. And then we have all the countries around the rest of the world that we are waiting on some final rates for some places. I know South America has already gotten their rates. There was a little bit of a hiccup earlier this week with their rates, but everything is corrected now, and you should be able to go ahead and pay for your shipping. Then we'll submit that to the fulfillment center as well. Once we have all of the South American orders done, we'll start processing and we'll start preparing orders for the fulfillment center to send out from the pre-orders. But we want to make sure again that everyone at least gets their chance to pay for their shipping and coordinate it. So we will slowly be getting through those pre-orders from our website.
Yeah, let me verify that with everybody. If you ordered a pre-order through JascoGames.com or .net, same thing. I think we have Jasco.games now. Super cool. But anyway, because of last week's conversation, one of our friendly store owners registered that for us on the whim. So anyway, if you ordered on the website, it's going to be first come first served shipping. If there's a fulfillment center that has stock in your region, they'll ship it to you from there. And then once we run out, we'll start fulfilling from the U.S. only. So just keep that in mind. It'll be coming from Jasco Games, from a few doors behind Tim. You can see one of them. A couple more doors down, there's a warehouse back there, and that'll fulfill for the online store. But it's first come, first served. But I will say, regardless of what region you're in, if you want it to ship in this wave and there is stock left, now would be your time to put in your pre-order through the website. It will sell out. I'm 100% positive of that. We're pretty low on stock already, but right now there's a little bit left. You can get your order in, and it'll ship faster right now through the fulfillment center than it would if it's waiting for it to show up to Jasco Games, because they have to reconsolidate all that extra product to us, and wave 2 essentially for pre-orders. So now's your chance to get it a little earlier than if you wait for Street Fighter the Miniatures game.
Yep. So that's everything Street Fighter. Let's see. Teddy, it's coming today. I promise you. I have it ready to go. Today's been a real bit busy. But this has been a great... Man, Jason can attest.
I'm going to show you my to-do list, but without showing you what's on it, probably. There's a bunch of squares I got to do still that just popped up on me.
Yep. So
and I use pink and purple. Don't judge me. These are my favorite colors.
Hey,
so
real men like pink.
Purple's my favorite color, followed by blue. Pink's in there with certain mixes of colors, but I love purple. Anyway.
All right. So let's start talking about some of the fun stuff.
Oh man.
First thing.
You want to go first, or you want me to go first?
You go first, Jason.
All right. It was Monday or Tuesday. We announced the 2-player rival deck. A lot of our veteran Universes players were like, "That's not news. We already know that this is a thing." Well, keep in mind, 99.9999% of the people that are going to be getting into the game right now don't know any of this stuff. So it's really important that we start from the very beginning, teach them what the product is, teach them what the cards are. So that's coming next. We're going to show you what all the cards are in a breakdown. So veteran players, just hang tight. We're going to get some really, really cool stuff soon too. But we have to make sure we don't show off cards and people don't know what they are. And then suddenly are like, well, I'm uninterested. They're talking about card reveals. I don't know what this means. So we went into the 2-player rival deck. Today we showed off the booster box and what comes in that. And now, hopefully you guys understand, JSCO Games, we've had all these complaints about exclusives. If you follow us, JSCO exclusives are not the same as exclusives in most CCG or tabletop industry. Our exclusives are always made available in another way. So typically our exclusives are, you get it maybe a month early, it's foil, and then maybe later it'll be non-foil as redemption, or it'll come in a different pack or something. So keep that in mind. We don't rip off our players like that. It's not the plan ever. So now you can see how the quirk packs come. We've even gone so far because a lot of games would do these pack bonuses. So if you bought like a stack of 6 or 8 or 12 packs, you'd get a bonus pack as an incentive to buy more packs and a thank you for buying so much from your local hobby shop. We found that this is a safer method to guarantee that your packs are going to the players, so you don't have to rely on a possible shady employee somewhere or something taking all those promo cards from you, hiding them, never telling you they exist when you don't get your bonus. So now, as an additional box stopper in My Hero Academia, you get 2 quirk packs, 1 on each side, automatically included for your 12-pack bonus. If you buy them at a store and it's an open box and you buy 12 packs, it's already there, ready to go. You get your quirk pack with it. It also still comes with a box stopper. I don't think we've talked about what the box stopper is yet, Tim.
We have not.
Well, it comes with a box stopper. It's a card. It comes with a box stopper still too. So we've added more box stoppers essentially, but this is to keep it so that you don't have any secondary market issues with these promos. They go straight to the player every time. And then there's a lot of really cool things in there.
The other benefit of it too is, not necessarily even somebody, that's shady that takes it, but I mean, we've all worked at or been to a store. Not worked. I worked at a store. I know, Jason, you ran a store.
I ran a couple stores. So.
But we've all been to a store where even sometimes the clerk or whoever's running that portion of the store has so much going on that they're a little absent-minded, and maybe they misplaced something too. So now,
or they just didn't know.
Yeah, now that's less likely to happen because it's right there in the product. So if they open up a box to sell single packs, cool, that's great, and then it's still right there. They can just put it sideways or something,
Yeah. So anyway, explaining why we're doing what we're doing, then we can finally talk about some things and some of the whys. For the 2-player rival deck, we showed that off. What's in it? What it entails. You guys kind of know this if you've played the game for a long time. How we set these up. I will say, I can show you something now. I can show you this 2-player rival box, and this is what it's going to look like. We have 2 bookends. We've got the top bookend, so you can lay it on the shelf this way, or this way, or this way, or this way. Here's the back of the box. Here's the barcode and information logo. There you go.
I like the quickness at which you changed that back of the box. Good job.
Anyway, I doubt that's even legible. This is a huge upgrade. So you remember the old two-player rival boxes or two-player turbo decks? All right, they used to be called turbo.
I have one right here.
Okay, we've made a couple of improvements. For My Hero Academia, first of all, much thicker box. It does not open that way. Now, it opens like a book. And inside this book, your cards will be safely stored in these awesome thumbable containers here. So you have your 2 decks there. Still comes with the random ultra rare, all that stuff. And then underneath this, you'll take this out, and then you'll have another thumb slot to get to your rule book and your posters. I'm not showing you those because that'd be too many spoilers in one day. But anyway, that's how these things are set up now. So it's actually a book with bookends. Isn't that awesome? And much thicker, super sturdy. That was one of our concerns in shipping, especially since these are going to be going to a lot of big box stores. We just don't want damages, right? I'm super stoked about that. Oh, another thing. You've ordered right now, ordered with your store, or your store's ordered, or your distributor's ordered. First print run, and I guarantee you right now, it looks like we're going to have a lot of print runs to set one. First print run has this beauty up in the corner.
Oh, you mean this beauty up in the corner?
Well, yours is blurry. I was talking about the non-blurry one on mine. Zoom, pull back just a little bit. It's your booster box is blurry. There you go. So if you get first edition for anything in the main set, not only are your boxes marked with first edition on the front. Look at that, beautiful. You want to show the bottom of the box? It's kind of cool too. It's blue.
It's all
got
blue.
Barcodes. Anyway. Not only is it marked on the front of the box, so you know that this is a first edition printing, every single card in first edition says first edition in the legal line. So get in now, because this first printing, it's a massive print run, but I don't think it's going to live up to all the additional print runs that this thing is about to get. We have a lot of big orders with some big box stores coming in tomorrow and today. We've got some big ones already. They get different products from hobby retail. So I want you to be aware of that. Hobby, if you go play at your local hobby shop, that's where you get your quirk packs. That's where you get your box toppers. That's where you get a bunch of the extra stuff that you don't get in mass market. But mass market's also getting unique stuff. So they're getting individual starter decks, I believe. They're getting hanging booster packs that are different and in special artwork, 4 different pieces of artwork. I'm super excited. We can finally talk about some stuff. It's the floodgates are about to pour out. Because as we get closer to the summer for the release, and man, I'm super stoked.
Kyle K, we just literally said that they are sealed in the box. The quirk packs are in the box. That's the whole thing we talked about.
Packs are in the box. You're gonna get them if you get a box. If you get half a box, you should get it. You shouldn't let someone steal your quirk pack.
Speaking of pre-orders and whatnot, Jason.
Okay. Yes, it's a good transition there. I forgot, so I'm glad Tim's on the ball here. A lot of distributors and retailers have been a little confused by the pre-order date. It wasn't really mixed messaging. The problem was there was an old hold date that was just a stand there date for pre-order deadlines. The real pre-order deadline has not been revealed yet. In fact, solicitations from Asmodee officially went to stores on Tuesday for the first time. So there's no way your deadline to order is Tuesday. That wouldn't make any sense because they don't go, hey, look, a product. You have like 10 hours to order. That's not how it works. The official pre-order deadline, I believe, is going to be sometime in June, if not July. They're going to make that public through Asmodee. So keep an eye on Asmodee North America and then Asmodee International. That applies to everybody in other regions as well. If your rep has not heard of them stocking My Hero Academia, it's because they just got that cleared on Tuesday. So now's the time to get your orders in. They should be able to tell you the new pre-order deadline next week. The reps probably don't know today. We did a presentation with 40 of the Asmodee sales reps on
Wednesday.
When was that, Tim? Was that yesterday?
It was Wednesday.
This week has been nuts. So Wednesday, I had a nice hour and a half to 2 hour meeting presentation about the entire release of the game, organized play, tournament kits, how everything works, how redemption works. I basically informed everything about Universes to the entire sales team in a recorded presentation, 40 pages long on PowerPoint. And we should not have any mixed messaging at all between Asmodee and Jasco moving forward. This is going to be really clear.
All right. I will reiterate this one more time so that it is super clear. In a booster box, all right? Booster box. By the way, Jason showed you. I didn't say. Clearly, you know what this is, but this is a booster box, right?
This is a 2-player
Right.
rival box.
So you open the booster box, right? Now this one's empty, but inside are going to be 24 booster packs, right? In this box is going to be 24 booster packs. You will also get one box topper that is the same for every single box of this product, right? This Series 1 My Hero Academia collectible card game booster box, same booster or box topper for every box. Also in here are going to be 2 individually wrapped cork packs which have one of 5 different possible cards. Those will be random. That is the kind of like collectible thing. So you could say that cork packs are essentially extra box toppers or extra ultra rares. I've heard it different ways in the community and whatnot. You could assume it's basically the same as that, but it's from a limited pool. You will always get 2, and it is they are randomly inserted into boxes. However, the box topper is always going to be consistently constant. There we go.
Yeah. So, and the reason for this, since I guess this whole message was missed when we said it a second ago, the reason for this is we like to give your hobby retailer incentive to sell packs, right? It's great for them to sell packs. It's great for hobby. We want people playing at your hobby shop. We want people purchasing from your hobby shop. Obviously, the mass market is great for reach. It's great for people that don't have a hobby shop. It's more places to get it. But you don't get quirk packs unless you go to your local hobby retailer. And quirk packs are your incentive for buying 12 packs. Instead of having it behind the counter, where we don't know what's going on with that, if it ever showed up, there's logistics problems. It's just in the box. That was a personal decision from Jason at Jasco Games. I wanted to make life easier for everyone. There are 2 quirk packs in every box. They're not separate this time. So you can just, other games have handed them out separate as promos. If you get 12 packs, you get a quirk pack. If you buy a box, they come in the box. That's how it works. So that is your I bought 12 pack incentive at your local hobby shop. That will not be the case at your Walmarts, Targets, GameStops, wherever it might end up. You're not going to be able to get those quirk packs. They'll have different things that they do.
All right,
Are we
Jason.
clear? Did everybody get it? Yeah, what's up?
Now, we made another post today, very recently, where we talked about the contents of the booster box as well.
Oh my god, so cool.
And we talk about, there's mention there, people now know there's 5 rarities now, although technically there's 6 rarities, right? So
we're not talking about that.
we have common, uncommon, rare, ultra rare, and secret rare are listed on the post.
Oh, we talked about that.
We did. That was marketing team apparently decided we would need to talk about that. That's great.
Yes, it's time.
Now
Boy.
you guys know we're not, but there are secrets, so we're not talking about them. That's it. We just mentioned them. Now, the other thing that we talked about was extra rares with no E. Extra, XTRA, right? So, extra rares are foil alternates of every card in the set, but that's like the booster set and the rival decks, right?
The set. Yeah, DLC is technically not the set. In fact, DLC comes out about a month, right about a month right after the main release.
And those are already all foil.
Yeah, and those are already all foil. But here's the cool thing. Extra rares, if your card is an uncommon or common, you get a foil version, special version. If your card is from the starter deck, you can get a foil version in the booster packs. Only in the booster packs. Additionally, you can get alternate foils of already foiled cards.
Correct.
So we're talking about different artwork layouts, different foil patterns, different foil techniques that have never been seen in universes or UFS. This is some of the most exciting stuff that Tim and I have been wanting to tell you forever. When you see it, you'll know why we're so excited. This is technology, some of it that's only used by 3 companies in the world. Yep. We had to teach one of them to teach our printer how to do this, and it's amazing. I'm so excited to show everybody how incredible these cards look. And then how do you get an extra rare, Tim?
So extra rares will come between 3 and 5, will be in any given box. and they should be coming in an uncommon slot. So it won't replace a rare and ultra rare. So you don't lose value. If potentially you get an extra rare version of a common or whatnot, you're not losing value. You're not losing a chance to get an ultra rare. It'll be in a common slot or uncommon slot.
Yeah, and here's another thing. This is why last week I mentioned the chance of getting up to 11 ultra rares in one box. The reason for that is every extra rare, you have the same chance to pull any rarity as an extra rare.
Correct.
They're all the exact same chance to pull, which means you can actually get a box with your 6 ultra rares and the whole 5 extra rares, and all 5 could be ultra rare rarity. So there is a chance. Now the odds of that are like, I think 1 in like 1,100 boxes or something crazy, but it can happen. And talk about a god box. That would be so cool. If you're getting 11 ultra rares and 5 of them are extra rare artwork, that's the most valuable thing collectible wise. Like I'm a huge collector, as I'm sure you all know by now. Super hype. I'm super excited about that. And like Tim said, you get 3 to 5 extra rares in a box, so average 4, I guess.
Yep, average of 4. Now, I will say, since we're having a good time answering some of the questions, there are some questions we're not going to answer today, for sure. As well as, I did have a new segment we wanted to start this week. However, because of the amount of things that we have due today and tomorrow and by Monday, we're going to try to keep today's stream a little bit shorter. So we have probably about another 10 more minutes left in the stream. So we'll try and talk about some stuff. But we'll start that segment next week, and that's going to be basically Universes cards that don't get enough love in Standard that are really fun. So I know the Rochester stream, they do the red Legacy card of the week. We're going to do the underrated card of the week. So, let's see. Is there a chance? That was some
exciting stuff, Tim. I want to just take a breath here. And I'm just so excited that we finally got to talk about some of the stuff. One of my favorite things about this box, it has this little triangle indent here, and it just opens up. So cool.
Yeah, I had no clue about that originally, and then when I saw it, I was like...
I didn't tell Tim that I redesigned the box, but it's okay.
It's awesome. And guys, we're so happy to be giving you guys this information and to clarify. Like, we like to tell you guys things. We just oftentimes can't. And because we need information to trickle out in a specific fashion sometimes, that's why we're not going to be able to answer all of your questions this week. So let's see.
Tim, is there a way that I can see the chat on my screen? Can you share that with me?
Sure. Give me 1 second.
And then remember, if you want to ask us questions directly, there is a form you can fill out and send, and we'll try to answer those live on the Joffice Live. I believe that new formula and format has not been adopted very well.
Nope, we're not getting a lot of questions.
Yeah, please do that. We're not answering them because we're not getting them. So I know that it's really easy to just post in the comments, but we can't be staring at the comments all day. And to be honest, like you just saw, I don't even see them a lot of the time because I'm just on a Skype call.
Yep.
This is how this works. This is the office, but I can't sit right next to Tim or we'll hear each other on each other's mics.
Yeah, we'd have to get like a little bit more of a professional setup with like light diffusers and better cameras, and that's just more time.
Maybe eventually. I don't know.
Not right now.
Goes up, maybe we'll
so we do have one question that I don't mind answering or asking you, Jason. Is there a chance of extra and secret rares in the rival deck?
Yes.
Oh, I thought the answer to that was no.
Wait a second. No, you can't get extras in the rival. It's just an ultra rare. That is correct. Yeah. Sorry, Tim. I was thinking of ultra rares.
My bad. Let's see.
So we have someone asking, please be very clear whether secret rare is an exclusive card or not. It is not an exclusive card. I'm not sure what that would mean. I mean, it's in the booster box only, but so are all of the cards.
I think they're asking, is it something similar to the alternate art Cammy or Ken, or is it its own card?
I mean, I'm not sure what they're asking. It comes in the set. You can pull it as an extra rare. I probably shouldn't have told you that, but you can pull it as an extra rare, just like every other rarity.
Let's see. Yes. So instead of having a separate platinum set, it is part of the main release. That is very close to what
you know how
those
excited we are that we finally got it, so every card in the game can be foil. Oh my goodness! I know a lot of people they prefer foil or non-foil, and here you go. We can do everything now. It's all on the table.
Matt Day, first edition will be written in the legal line on the cards. Down where it says like the card number, it will say first edition.
Yep.
Let's see. We have a comment. This will be great for singles market because whales and collectors will only care about special ones. Yeah, cool.
I 100% agree. This is going to be fantastic for the players because if you're just a collector, you're going to want the alternate cool art that's harder to get. You want to play the game. It's not going to be an arm and a leg to get in price-wise. You can just get some cards. Get the regular common, uncommon, rare, ultra rare version, whatever. Even the secret rare has an extra rare, like we said.
Are All Might stackable? I mean, we don't have stacking in My Hero, but if they share the same name in greater universes, then yeah.
In My Heroes, there is a type of stacking, but it's different. It's everything's been a little bit more streamlined and less complicated. So the rules for My Hero, you can stack the same version of a character, but you can't stack alternate versions of a character because in My Hero, you are going to see lots and lots and lots and lots of versions of the main characters, I promise you. So that would get out of hand, and it's not great for testing in that environment. However, in standard, free game, just like normal standard rules.
Let's see. So they're asking if secret is a rarity like ultra. I mean, the post would seem to imply that, wouldn't it?
And they're not only secret. So the other way to get them is as an extra rare, because every card can be extra rare. I think that answers some of the questions in the comments here. I'm so excited. This is like probably the most excited I've been on the Joffice in like a year.
I mean, I'll be excited once we started showing off some cards, and then we can show off what some of these extra rares look like. Because my goodness, the amount of time, we have put in. Whew.
Yep. So, yeah, 3 All Mights in standard. There's a. Did we reveal all of them All Mights, Tim?
We've revealed that there are 4 different All Might characters.
There you go. So 4 All Mights. And be ready for a lot more of the main characters too, because they kind of have to be in every release. I'm pretty sure.
Let's see. So we do have Barry Everson asking, when we'll be able to learn the new rules? You said there'll be deck construction differences and rules like breaker differences. So first off, breaker's already been updated. There's not going to be any difference in breaker to how it is now to how it is there. The differences have already been highlighted, but we should have the new how to play ready shortly, and the rule book for My Hero card game is being worked on.
Yeah, so there's going to be a tournament rules, which is obviously more complicated, but there's an actual rule book in this too. That's another upgrade. Instead of a rule sheet that looks like a legal document in black and white, this one has a rule book. So a little bit easier, a lot more pictures and guides to figure out how to play. Be slowly trickled out through these releases, so we'll show you the rule book. We're going to do some very basics, very, very elementary for Universes players. What is the card? What do these things do? What do these numbers mean? That's first. So please bear with us as we grow the new community. We know that you guys know this stuff. We know that this is not news to you, but please bear in mind there's a massive community coming on board, and we just have to make it ready for them. So please help accommodate them, bring them into the community, be friendly. As they learn what a card is, what a card type is, what the keywords are, what the numbers mean. And then once they're through that, it'll probably take a week or two to really get them educated through public announcements and videos and things like that on social media, on our website, everywhere. And then we'll get into the big stuff like card reveals, because then they can actually read what this card means with everybody else. We want them to know what the cards mean. before we start showing off cards. Hopefully that makes sense to everybody, but that's why we're doing it the way we're doing it.
Yep.
They're asking if each character gets a secret rare. Let me tell you, they don't get a secret
rare.
Rare.
That would be a lot of secret rares. I don't know if they could be that secret at that point.
Rare. They get an extra rare. Every character, their character cards come as extras. Every card comes as an extra rare. Just how.
Yep.
Secret rares in this
nothing
we've ever done before. That's I can tell you that.
I don't think we can reveal right now how many there are yet.
No, we just all I can tell you is we've never done this before. It's a new thing, and it's gonna be super hype. I can't wait.
Yes, we will have an update on how to play video. That is in the works.
So from short to long, depending on how complicated you want to get, there'll be a lot of new videos, new commercials. We're really excited for the upcoming couple of weeks from here moving out. We can't answer any more about secret rares at this time.
We have already said yes, there will be extra rares of starter cards.
Yep, every card in set 1. Now, the DLC technically isn't set 1, but those cards are already foil.
And I think I hope you guys, the majority of you that are asking questions are those of you that have been with us for a significant amount of time. I do see some new names of people that, which is great. I'm glad that there are new viewers. However, I really hope that those of you that have been around us, know us and trust us, to not make it where you have to have a single card in order to win a game.
That's why I was flashing it quickly. There's a bunch of cards on the back of here that you may not have read before.
Jason and I do believe in good cards being good, and we believe in most cards being playable. Like, we want every card to be playable, and we want most cards to be good.
I mean, I want every card to be good, and I want every card to be playable, but that's not realistic.
Right.
We can do our best. I will promise we've done our best to make every character good, to make every card good, and to make everything playable. Some things may be more playable than others just because there's a lot of cards. That's all I can say.
And I think we're going to end that at that. Thank you guys so much for joining us. It is Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Have a lot of fun. Play some games. Relax. Enjoy your